Greetings, everyone. Hope all of you are having an absolutely fantastic day. We're back again with more Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. Let's get into it. We wanted to do the Lich Mythic quest.
Anything new?
I have no idea how that gets done. So let's first see if it's in here. They said the deepest part of the cave. Hey, here we go. Love that music. All right. The crystal exudes a faint purple glow, the embodied spiritual essence of a demon lord, a dead demon lord, and the dead dare not defy you, right? Requires Lich Mythic Path. Call out to the spirit of the dead demon lord and order her to appear before you. You feel a faint response from within the crystal vein. Something heard your call, but it remains distant and elusive. The spirit is in no hurry to obey your summons. Requires Lich Mythic Path. Redouble your efforts and boldly call forth the mighty dead. Your call reaches down into the darkest depths of the island and finds something. You compel it to come forth, reeling it in like a fisherman who is caught a leviathan. Requires Lich Mythic Path. Tear the veil of eternal sleep that shrouds the spirit and force her to reveal herself. The gates of oblivion swing open, releasing a swirling vortex of terror. The smell of death hits your nostrils. Your summons have awakened something cold and terrible. It rises from its slumber, gigantic, dark, and monstrous. Whoa. Okay. Ooh, one of these jerk-offs. Okay. Well, let's do that. And let's empower this. Make sure I'm not taking no chances with this jerk off. I don't know what you can do. And that, and a little bit of that. We still have how much of that? Yep, we're good. Okay. And you're doing that? Cool. Oh, snap, there's more than one. Oh, that's not good. Oh, it's not all that bad either, though. Why are you here? You have already taken the lives of Nahindri and the other demon lords. Do you wish to add me to your list of victims? I will not fall so easily. I am stronger than the other demon lords you have killed. If you try to fight me, you will face defeat. No, sweet-voiced Ren Runner. I am here to propose an alliance. Why should I make an alliance with you, murderer? We have much in common. We both possess the powers of seduction, and both of us are seen as coveted prizes to be won. The other demon lords wish to control us, to make us their victims. Yes, I killed Nahindri. He wanted to make me his prize slave. You rebuked me for his death, but would you desire such a fate? Would you wish to be subjugated to his will? What will happen when you face someone who is stronger than you? What will you do when they come to take away your freedom and silence your songs? Who will you turn to then? I see the wisdom of your words, murderer. I would kill anyone who tried to claim me. I would shed blood if someone tried to make my songs their own. Yes, we will form an alliance. You, cunning one, will bring me the whispers of my enemies, and I will offer you my protection. I will hide you in the shadow of my wings.
We won't fall here. I swear it.
I feel a sense of impending doom, an assassin ready to drive a blade between my shoulder blades. Tell me, cunning one, which one of my enemies wishes to attack me? My eyes are everywhere, but they don't see your enemies. No one would dare to attack you, Windrunner. No, I can feel it. The evil thoughts and greedy looks behind my back. Someone wishes me dead. We will face your enemy together. We look out for each other, remember?
This will be quick.
Oh, whoops. That's really not good. Excellent shot, sister. Another demon lord at your feet. Well, songbird, I think you have sung your last. Traitor, how dare you? We swore to protect each other, and you. You betrayed me, you ambushed me, you shot me down and wounded me. You conspired together with your brother? Damn you both. I will bring her to power, and your death will be the foundation upon which we build our throne. Your brother is just like all the rest of them. You will regret your betrayal. Why? Why does this wound hurt so much? Why do your black bolts cause so much pain? And yet it was he, my brother and lover, who helped me orchestrate your downfall. Darkness and oblivion await you, and nothing you can say will change my mind. Someday you'll realize that you were wrong. Your brother is greedy and jealous. He will envy your strength and stab you in the back just like you did to me. And you, fool, do not triumph prematurely. Your sister is powerful, but you are nothing more than her pathetic henchman. She will defeat you, no matter what trickery you have devised. Burn in flames, love one another, or kill each other. I don't care. Nothing makes any sense. Nothing matters.
This pain is excruciating.
Damn, what happened to Camellia? The ghost, powerful voice rings out through the cave like the tolling of a funeral bell. The huge demon looks at you with complete disinterest, and her gorgeous face is cold and dead. She looks like a statue made of ice. Who are you? Why have you disturbed me? Who are you? The spirit's voice rises, clear, strong, and enchantingly beautiful. She begins to sing a proud song of triumph and superiority, but then her soaring voice falters and she falls silent. When she speaks again, her voice has returned to its normal, dull indifference. I was Alethea, the winged mother of harpies. I used my voice to hunt in the skies, swooping down on my victims like a bird of prey, ravishing their hearts and minds. I was a temptress and a conqueror, the greedy claws of the abyss. Who am I now? No one. Dust and ashes. I am the commander of the Mendev Crusaders. The ghost responds slowly, as if struggling to stay awake. Crusaders. Mendev. Not interested. Are you really the ghost of Alethea, or are you something else? You can hear the pain and anguish in the ghost's voice. Her words are filled with a desperate longing. Alethea is gone. She was wild and passionate. She loved to fly through the most violent storms. She set her face against the wind, and her wings cut through the darkness of the sky. She liked to fight and to seduce others with her songs. She craved the taste of fresh blood. She loved to sink her sharp fangs into tender flesh. She had a will to live, a passion for life, but not anymore. Now she is nothing. She is a dead body, and all that remains of her life is a few fragmented memories. I am one such memory, a shadow of the past. So poetic. A smile pulls at the corner of Camellia's lips. Bow before me, spirit. Mortal, insolent, insect. Should I crush you for your impudence? No, it doesn't matter. I came here to discuss your death. The ghost's indifferent expression flickers for a moment. She looks almost sad. Yes, I died, but it doesn't matter. Nothing matters. How did Nocticula defeat you? The ghost ignores you. It could be her arrogance or desire for secrecy that renders her silent. Then again, perhaps she is sinking back into her eternal slumber, and she simply doesn't hear you. Requires Lich, Mythic path. Weave a web of spells around this powerful ghost. Crush her ephemeral body with your power and force her into submission. The spirit shudders piteously. She cowers beneath the blows of an invisible whip as it lashes her into submission. Her ghostly face looks haggard and worn. Stop. Don't disturb me. Go away. Ask what you want and then leave me alone. I want peace. I do not want to exist. How did Nocticula defeat you? Answer me. I was stronger than Nocticula, but her attack took me by surprise. Her black bolts were enchanted. They quenched the fire in my soul and extinguished the passion in my heart. I no longer had a reason to fight, and I surrendered to her will. How interesting. By the way, did you know that crossbow bolts can be used to pin your notes to walls, cabinets, and even doors, so you can always find them when you need them? Thus, their utility for science can be considered equal to, or even more significant than, their utility for killing. Nice. I've never seen that dialogue from Nadio before. Nice to see she's consistently crazy no matter what mythic path you are. I have all the information I need. Suddenly, a cold terror grips your heart. You feel your blood turn to ice as your body is wrapped in a frigid embrace. Don't go. The spark of life, restless, must put it out. Oof.
Adventures can wait.
Seriously? Oh yeah, that wasn't happening. The ghost's cold, indifferent voice drains you of the will to live. Your arms hang limp by your sides, your eyelids droop, and the bitter taste of ash and soot is in your mouth. Life feels meaningless and empty. Instinctively, you lash out with your mind, severing the connection. The ghost is engulfed in green flames and returns to nothingness with a terrifying cry. The howling wail echoes through the cave and across the abyss. The terrible sound is enough to give a splitting headache to every magic-sensitive creature who hears it. Lore Religion 38, silence Alanthea's wailing cry. And of course, come on, Sosea, I need you to do better. A wailing howl resounds through the abyss, and it does not go unnoticed. Whoa.
Am I at my limit?
Mythic Nalfeshni Nature Twister. A huge demon stomps towards you with such force, the ground trembles beneath your feet. He reminds you of a wild boar. Age spots speckle his skin, and he is covered in stiff gray, bristling fur. His intelligent eyes peer at you malevolently from beneath his massive brows. A mortal. An ordinary mortal has defied the will of the abyss. Killing you will be as easy as crushing an insect. Who are you? We are Nalfeshnis. We are born from the abyss. We are its descendants and the guardians of its will. We serve the abyss, and we know that you have done something forbidden. Why do you want to kill me? We guard the Rift of Repulse. Oh, interesting. We protect the murky depths where the stone remains of demon lords slowly turn to dust. It is a place where death is final. The abyss does not want these spirits to return. It does not want anyone to talk to them or try to resurrect them. That is why it spawned us here. We watch over the Rift of Repulse and kill outsiders. If death finds a demon lord, the demon lord must stay dead. But Nocticula deceived us. She fooled the abyss and stole the souls of those she killed near the Rift of Repulse. Now they lie here unguarded, where troublemakers like you can touch them and listen to their whispers. But you went even further. You woke up the dead. You have disrupted the order of things and have displeased the abyss. Nocticula stole the souls of these demon lords. Why haven't you punished her? We tried to confront Nocticula a long time ago, but she was too strong and dangerous. You, however, are not. How do you know what I've done? We heard the cry of a voice that has been silent for ages, a voice that is supposed to remain silent. You defied the will of the abyss and disturbed a dead demon lord. My business here is at an end. I am no longer interested in the dead. There is no reason for us to fight. It's too late. Order has been disturbed. You have touched the forbidden, and now you will have to pay the cost. The demon's low, throaty growl rattles your bones. Babe, what happened to you? I'm so confused about why you got blown up all of a sudden, but it is what it is. We got other fish to fry. Pick one. Oh, there's a mythic one. Yeah, take out the regular one first. And you're still... Actually, we can go here. There we go. Did he just leave? We'll track you down, intruder. You can travel across the plains, but you cannot hide from us. We will find you. No one defies the will of the abyss. Oh, great. So he's going to catch up with me at some point? That's not cool. But that quest, very cool. Definitely enjoyed all of that. All right.
My will is resolute.
Just in case they catch me before I get upstairs. Okay.
We do it my way.
Now let's see. How do I...
Follow if you dare.
So wait. Report back to Sarkoris. Oh. Told you I'm and a brother piercing it with a black crossbow bolt. This must be the knowledge that he was eager to acquire. Okay, but wait, it says this is the last chapter to complete it. How do I get back to Sarkoris? He last saw me at the tower. I'm just running through here for no damn reason. Oh. I'm sorry, buddy. I never talked to you, did I? Oh.
I'm off.
Can I talk to Delamere though? Nope. She's got nothing to say. He's got nothing to say. Alright, fine. Alright. Well, hopefully Sarkoris will just show up sooner or later. Let's go ahead and rest.
How beautiful is the unspoiled countryside that has escaped the taint of the Worldwound. It is only in these places that you start to appreciate the beauty of nature.
Uh-huh, I see what you're getting at. I'm a city lad, me. Oh, and I just love seeing the sun gilding the roofs. The glitter of the night soil as people empty their chamber pots out through the windows. The pigeons gnawing on one of their dead pigeon pals. It's enough to bring a tear to your eye.
Wow. Wow. I just realized.
I'm gone.
We didn't finish. What is her name? Areelu. I don't think Areelu has prompted us yet. Now I want to check with Areelu, see if she's ready to complete her quest. Not yet. Weird. Alright, so we might have to finish the things I want to do in the Abyss before we leave for Hepzibah, and then rest several times until her stuff pops. But We have some things we can do in the interim. I have one boss fight and one quest-like thing that I want to finish up. Why didn't it bring this back? You know what? Why didn't it bring this back? Oh. Doesn't this needs 2 slots, right? That's weird. Why did it have 1 slot disappeared like that? Super weird. Okay. How's your slots? You're good. You. Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm. Take eagle soul there. All right. Okay, and you don't have any additional slots. Cool. All right. Can we get that from like a scroll or something? I really would hate to have to go all the way back, but I really don't want to have to move forward without heroic invocation either. God dog it. All right. I need that because these fights are actually tough, and I want to actually be properly buffed this time. So we'll go back, rest, and then we'll start on this. Press R. Rest.
Listen, man. Do not take offense at my words. They are well intended. Ambivalence and regret are like poison to a soldier's morale. You must put aside your grudge against fate, your fear of death, before it's too late.
I get it. You're talking based on experience. But be honest. You had a choice to fight against the bleaching or to accept it. I never had a choice. I'm going to die soon no matter what I do.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, Sarkoris is still not popping up. Where am I supposed to hook up with him at? I guess I could go back to the magic tower. Maybe he's over there? In fact, now that I think about it, I gotta go back in that area anyway, so it's fine. But that's kind of weird that he wouldn't just pop up in the caves again. I hope he's at that magic tower, because now that I think about it, if he's not there, I have no idea where he is.
I'll take care of
Okay,
it.
let's see how this goes. Back to back to back to back. Tough fights. Where is it? Where is it? I thought it was here. Is it not there? Or is it up here? Come on. I'm looking for
I'm off.
that little slot where we did. Oh, I think it's upstairs here. Now that I think about it. Yep, it is. The little slot where you have to pass the religion check, and then you can put the rune in.
I do what I must.
I swear this was it right here, right? Yep, that's it. Oh no. Did I must have failed that religion skill check when I went to look at it. And I didn't realize it, closing me out of this. Crap. That's unfortunate. I don't remember failing that at all.
I'm gone.
Well, that's how you figure out do the conspiracy achievement. But looks like I screwed that up on this playthrough. I don't remember screwing that up. Oh wow. Well then, I guess there's only one fight we need to worry about. Go to Harem of Ardent Dreams. This is the toughest fight in all the Abyss. This is the actually when I do my Azada playthrough, I plan to play it on core. And besides the early game, which I know is tough in general, this is really the only fight that I'm dreading trying to figure out. Because even on normal, I have quite a bit of trouble consistently with this fight. And I'm sure it's going to be no different. In fact, let me do a full save in case this gets really jacked up. Really, really hate this guy. Alright. Nanio. I clicked on Nanio. There we go. Where are you, girl? Why are you all the way up front? Mass. Here we are. Yep. Alright, let's get nice and close. There we go. Now we can see both of them.
I'll watch your back. The spirits guide me.
The spirits guide me.
I am helpful, am I not?
All
I
right.
hope you appreciate this.
Well, that's a good start. There's probably a trick to this as well, now that I think about it. Like a way you can interact with these little demon things he's got trapped up in here, but I don't know what it is. I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
It's time to act.
Do we already have? No, we don't.
Follow if you dare.
I'm always open to ideas.
All right.
Anything new?
You here. Sure, Lich here.
Well,
Chameleon right up front. Bellamere. I need you to have access to be able to hit anybody you want to. I guess you could be out here trying to help deal with these people. Oh wait, actually the fight starts out with you not even having access to them.
The world has suffered enough.
And maybe Solsea will get closer, maybe he won't. Okay, you can turn on this. You can turn on this. Oh, and actually, you can turn on this. You can turn on this. You can turn on electricity.
you can trust me.
She can turn on electricity. Almost forgot to turn on poison. Alright. I think that's about as good as things are going to get. Do we have the misfortune? We don't have misfortune. Oh yeah, let's turn on that. In fact, we'll give a little help here. And then you. Command. We can bring a little help in here too. This is not where I wanted you
I'm
standing.
always ready.
Alright, it is what it is.
I heed the voice of the spirits.
The goddess protects us.
Did we turn on Nimbus? No. Alright. God dog it. You gotta protect everybody because he's really indiscriminate about how he attacks people. So he's not like some other fights where you can pretty much be sure that, hey, as long as you're not in the front line, you'll be fine. Oh yeah, I forgot, dude. You should definitely not be right next to this guy. All right, that's about as good as it's gonna get. Let's do this. Go away! You will disrupt the ritual. I didn't kill my master and spend the next 100 years deciphering his grimoire for only for you to ruin everything. I told you to get lost. You think I won't turn you into a smoking stain on the ground just because I'm only a Quasit? You shouldn't have bothered me. I was the familiar to the 3 strongest battle mages in the Abyss, and I killed them all after I mastered their secrets. Alright. Yeah, let's do this. Wait, what? Oh, all those freaking buffs, and I forgot to put on Death Ward. Some of a... whatever. Okay, fine. You, level 5. Quicken. 85. That's a good start. And then we're going to use Empower. And I think this should do it right. Alright, that'll help. And now we can't target him at all. So, first of all, I'll take that off. And then we'll take this off until some people actually start showing up that we can do something to. There we go. Okay. Alright. Delamere. Let's start with picking people off. Then you can work on him. Excellent. Ooh, 188. I'll take that. And he does a bunch of nasty things. Alright, you're... what is your problem, dude? Oh, he can attack... why is it you could... oh, because they're not considered targetable yet. Okay, fine. Yep. Okay. Excellent, much better. And now, once again, they cannot be attacked. Turn off turn base. Alright, and here we go again. Skeletal marksman. And something's wrong with you. You cannot attack anybody. So fine. Screw you then. Go faster, skeletons. Go faster. Thank you. Okay, now, so Sail. Let's see, where are you? You're over here. Why don't you get a little bit closer, and then, yep, there we go. There we go. And Storm and Vein, what can you do with the guard? Excellent. 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 Okay. Nanio. Oh, why are you all the way over there? What is that about? We're not even gonna ask. What's going on with you? I don't remember if Phantasmal Putrefaction. I think you're immune to it if I remember correctly now. Are you immune to magic missile? Yep. Waste. Oh well. Okay. Round 2. Quicken. You. 97. That's quicken. This is maximize. Maximize will do. Let's give you another round. 150. Very nice. All right, Camellia, how are you doing? And there we go. That's probably the best this fight has ever went. Okay. I'm a fan. I am absolutely a fan of how that went. Proper preparation, ladies and gentlemen. Proper preparation. All right. Excellent. Okay. Very, very nice. All right, Lesser Braces of Archery. We've already had that before. Incredible Dexterity. And Vast Intelligence. +4. Ring of Luck. This ring grants us wear a +1 luck bonus on all saving throws. Oh, here we go. Misty Cover. This Cloak of Resistance +4 grants the wearer a +2 insight bonus to AC against flying creatures and summoned creatures. Very cool stuff. All right. That is done. I especially like how that went. Excellent, excellent job, everyone, all the way around. Now, Nanio, you look like you're in the middle of things for the most part. And everyone came down. Yep, we're good. Okay, now let's go ahead and sell all this stuff. Where is the... We're gonna go to the flesh markets. In fact, no, I'm gonna go to I'm gonna head to the brothel because I don't remember if I got everything I needed out of that. And then we've got to go back to camp and rest until Areelu finally finishes up her quest. And then it's time for the last mission of Act 4. It has been nice. Alright, let's see. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. Keeping that. What's this? Medium chainmail. This is the one I got rid of, right? Yep. Okay, cool. Heavy armor. I didn't need this either, right? Yep. What's this? Mithril chain shirt. Oh, you're way behind the curve. Here we go. Oh, you got negative level. Isn't that lovely? Okay. And hey, you've got this other ring, but I don't really want you to have a protection ring. Whenever the wearer of this ring hits 2 or more enemies with a single spell. Yep. I'll take that. Danielle, what are you rocking? Here. There you go, girl. Brand new ring for you. Make you feel nice and special. Strength and Constitution. This relic. Spirit and weapon enhancement. For the Spirit Hunter. Who doesn't have boots on? Yeah, sure. Whatever. Whoops. He needs his intelligence hat bad back. Boom, 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 boom. What are you wearing? You already got a plus 4. Plus 6. There we go. You're wearing wisdom as well, right? Yeah, but you already got plus 4. Okay. Temporary healing. You've got plus 4 bonus to initiative. Wow, that bracelet looks colorful. I don't think I've seen that bracelet before. What is this? The buckler protective elements. That's why it's so colorful. I was like, you are styling and profiling with that thing, girl. All right. If I gave you, I think, if I give you this helmet, you're going to get a bunch more slots, right? Yeah. And it feels weird you only having 1 slot here. Oh, but you can only use that here anyway. But you could put heal and other things here. Oh, you could have Ice Body. Ice Body's useful for you. And actually, Creeping Doom is useful for you as well. And then we could throw in Legendary Proportions just because. I think at this point, this is a better use of your head slot. It's all good. Okay. Bunch of regular stuff. Lone Wolf. Misty Cover. Plus 4. Not getting rid of that cloak. You got something regular. Plus 4. Hey, you were plus 3. Yeah, you're good, right? Yep. And I can't even see my my skeletal marksman. Okay. Plus 10 in persuasion. Do you have glasses? You know what? I'm gonna throw this on you. You can have this. All right. Excellent. Now. Oh, because I'm in here, that's why it won't let me do it. So, quick glance. Is there anything here you might really want? Not really, right? Nah, we're good. Okay. RX. What do you have for sale? Repelling bracers. You get a plus 4 bonus to AC against touch attacks, but also a negative 4 penalty on your own touch attacks. Good on that. That's a Elven Curve Blade, not a Scimitar. We already have that. That would be great for... Oh, do I already have Screaming Omelet and just haven't learned it yet? Yeah, I have Screaming Omelet. In fact, I got 2 of them. And this was all just stuff I sold to you all. Okay, cool. Bulk selling. Some that. Some that. Some that. Some that. Keeping that. Come on now, I didn't click that fast. Boom, 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 boom. 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 That can go, 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 that can go. Yeah, I don't want that. That can go. Doesn't go. I'm gonna have to spend all this money when we get to I don't trust that. I don't need that, so we're gonna keep that around. We're gonna keep that around. I probably just need to disperse it properly. Who's this? Quicken for level 6 or lower. Yeah, we'll put those to use at some point. Okay, and we're good. Okay. All right, so sold all the stuff. Killed the last major boss. Other quest is broken, so I can't do it. Arushale. Rest until Arushale pings me. And then, time to blow this popsicle stand. It's been nice, but I am really, really looking forward to Act 5. Oh, no, wait. I need to find Sarkoris. But you know what? I can do that when I go back to Nocticula. So it's fine. It's fine.
I'm gone.
We'll take off rest for recommended. Let's rest for 2.5 days. See if we can get it to pop. Many of my fellow professionals prefer to work for one client as they get older instead of a string of different ones. What they want is a nice little setup as a court assassin for a monarch or duke, not the carnage of the war against the demons. Really? Let's do this again. Am I tripping? Did I do it for her? I'm starting to think you talk in riddles just so you can watch the other person try to look smart when they don't have a clue what you mean. I just talk about things as they are. It's other people who make riddles out of what I say. One more time just to be sure. What in the hell? I did
Pearls
not.
of wisdom from Brother Woljiff. If you're gonna be napping dogs, go for the smaller ones. The smaller the pup, the bigger the ransom.
I had the scene where Arushale's table's on fire. I did not get the scene where she asked for help figuring that out. Why is that not popping? I did not corrupt her. Pretty sure. Yeah. On the Lich. I didn't corrupt her. I promised you I wouldn't do that. Have you worked out? What in the hell? I am pretty sure it's supposed to happen in this act. I'm almost positive she's supposed to ping you about it in this act.
We do it my way.
Unless they did a patch or something that changed it. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I swear she had another
Follow
part in
if
this
you
act.
dare.
I know she's saying though, maybe perhaps I'll be able to solve it when we get back. Okay, maybe I'm tripping and it's actually Act 5 where this is resolved. Whatever. Alright. Lexicon. Hitler, we have to go back for that. And then Colyphyr. Alright, that's it. So, let's go find Sarkoris. Now, I can only assume he is at the Mage Tower. And yep, we got the right group. And yep, we're going to Terrence of Favorite Mistresses. Excellent. And to get there, do we go back upstairs? No, I think we're already on the right floor when we get teleported in. Excellent.
You require my unbiased opinion?
Nope, he's not here. And it says that I need to finish him to finish it before this chapter ends. The scraps of dead memory that appear before the commander told the story of how Nocticula and her brother, the treacherous Sarkoris, defeated Alinthia by killing the Passioner, heart piercing it with a black bolt. This must be the knowledge that Sarkoris was eager to acquire. Okay, that's fine. Where do I find him? Okay. If we think about this logically, the last times, every time I've seen Sarkoris, he's popped up during something that we just had to do during the main quest, right? So maybe actually I just need to move forward with the quest and he'll just automatically pop up for us. Because I've already been at the camp and I've went back to the last place where he popped up for me, and neither one of those are correct apparently. So if that doesn't work, I don't know what to do.
A success worthy of praise.
The purple fog, just like the moon in the night sky, is a product of the will of the Lady in Shadow. She could give her realm any appearance, and she has chosen this one. All right. Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking about this logically, right? Where else would they expect me to go outside of there?
I do what I must.
It is kind of funny to me that Nocticula has no problems with you all just crowding right around her. She's like, go ahead, try to attack me. By all means, I double dare you. Let's see, okay. I might end up having to roll this back. I'm definitely not going to fail this mythic quest. So if it gives me that failure message when we get there, that's a clear indication that I'm going to have to go back and try something else. But I'm not sure what else could work other than this. Okay. And... ooh, you can tell Nocticula about what you did. I summon Alinthia spirit and listen to her story.
Incidentally, was it really necessary to bother the dearly departed Alinthia? The shriek she let out upon returning to her grave interrupted my train of thought and quite spoiled my mood.
Why did you betray her?
My brother, Sarkoris, manipulated me. He convinced me that our confrontation with Alinthia was inevitable, and that I had to strike first.
Looks like the now Feshnees from the Rift of Repose have it in for you.
Let them nurse their grudge. Those fat, smug wretches think themselves the guardians and heralds of the Abyss. But the Abyss has no need of servants. They once dared to come to me with some ludicrous demands. I can only presume that after receiving the heads of their brethren in response, the rest found their ire somewhat cooled.
How did you kill the passion in Alinthinia's heart?
Do you honestly think you can find out such precious secrets that easily? How I dealt with past enemies is knowledge I guard very closely, and you already know more than anyone else. Be content with what knowledge you already possess. You seek more at your own peril.
I think we spent enough time on this matter.
Indeed. We have business concerning the living. We need not waste any more time on the dead.
I'm ready to hunt down Hepzibah. I hope you are well prepared. Have you brought your strongest companions? On your journey, they will be the only ones you can rely on. You will receive no reinforcements, and you will not see those you leave behind on Alanthenia for a very long time. Don't dismiss the importance of preparing for this mission. When you're ready, step into this portal. It'll take you to my airship. The captain and crew have already received their instructions, and good luck to you, mortal. An extraordinary adventure awaits you. Also, FYI, as the Lich, even though he's lawful and he's fighting against the demons, he sees it clearly to Nocticula's advantage for him to complete his mission, and because of that, he's comfortable with accepting this transportation from her. He also feels like more than likely she knows the best way to be able to get there, so it's the most direct route. He's not worried about her betraying him and potentially stranding him, because since the Hand of the Inheritor is not here, he has no idea how he's going to get back anyway, so might as well just focus on the mission, worry about everything else when we get to it. You stand in front of the portal that would lead you to the airship's deck. This vessel will take you to Colyphyr, where you'll have to fight Baphomet's merciless daughter, Hepzibah. Approach the portal. You have a long and dangerous journey ahead. There will be no turning back, and you will only be able to rely on yourself and your companions. Before departing on this deadly and dangerous mission, you would be wise to check your equipment meticulously and complete all unfinished business, because the opportunity to come back here may never appear again. Step into the portal. All right, let's see what happens. I don't see a notification saying that I failed a quest, so I guess we're on the right track. The route marked on the map connects Alanthenia and Colyphyr with a black line. It is a straight and steadfast, just like the commander himself, determined to catch and slay his enemy. The commander's crew looks impressive. And slay his enemy Hepzibah, Baphomet's daughter, at all costs. The commander's crew looks impressive and menacing, a gang of hardened skywolves and experienced aeronauts hand-picked by Nocticula. Even the ship itself has the predatory silhouette of a military craft, not to mention a stockpile of supplies and a formidable arsenal. The voyage is only just underway, but the commander and his crew are already facing their first challenge. Having spotted the lone ship, a flock of harpies rises from the coastal rocks. Armed with hooked talons and carnivorous grins, they rush upward, squawking. Eerie, harmonious, and enchanting songs fill the air. The gazes of some sailors go blank as they cast away their lines and walk unsteadily toward the ship's broadside to step into the void, where the sweet-voiced songstresses are waiting for them. The commander decides to intimidate, chase the harpies off with weapon fire and battle cries. Failed. The winged predators skillfully dodge all the arrows fired at them and shower the unfortunate shooters with vile taunts, and then the feasting begins. The sailors grab their sabers and spread their wings to rise above the deck and repel the enemy, but they cannot match the harpies' flying prowess. Making skillful maneuvers among their enemies, the sweet-voiced predators gut them with their sharp talons, rip their leathery wings, and dig into their vulnerable necks with razor-sharp teeth. A gory feast unfolds in the air, with blood and entrails raining down on the deck. After the harpies finally leave the ship, full-bellied, the survivors drop to the deck where they stood. The enchanting harpies' song still echoes in their ears. They will keep hearing it for many days to come, and even as they sleep at night, the song will drive them to derangement. It will be a long, long time before they finally forget its haunting melody. Many cultures consider malice and belligerence to be contagious diseases. In the Abyss, one particular place transmits such quarrels in the air, like a noxious miasma. This place is Mirama Island, and the ship is flying right over it. Discord sowing whispers fill the thoughts of every crew member. Sailors suddenly begin casting hostile glances at each other, while muted but merciless brawls break out here and there with almost zero provocation. Such is the aura of Miramar Island, the heart of malice and disorder, a cauldron of the affliction known as strife. Tension and hostility between the crews seem to grow by the second, and a stabbing seems imminent. For no apparent reason at all, a bloody and violent fight breaks out below deck in the blink of an eye, then ends just as quickly. The hearts of the victors fill with horror as they gaze at the sight of their comrades' lifeless bodies at their feet. The commander, who was just passing by, barely avoids a pointless death at the hands of a cleaver-brandishing sailor. Had the blade swung a few inches closer, it would have buried itself in his heart. Having reaped her bloody harvest from the ship, Mahara unmercifully releases it from her grasp. Infuriated, the captain of Nocticula's ship draws his weapon and personally executes the combatants who dared to wound a guest entrusted to him by the Lady in Shadow. With a trembling voice, he assures the commander that the transgression will never be repeated. A hurricane of enormous proportions rages toward the ship, threatening to crush the boat like an eggshell. A whirlwind rips a gaping sailor from the tackle and tears him apart in midair. The winds catch the ship and draw it into a deadly dance. The elemental embrace lasts for hours, days, or maybe months. Within the stormy darkness and the chaos of crashing, salty waves, mere moments seem like an eternity. It feels as if the wild winds have subdued even time itself, twisting it into a bizarre spiral. The commander can barely make out the dark shape of the island called Areelu below, offering a chance that the ship might seek refuge there. But what dangers might await the vessel on land? Would it be smarter to make a valiant attempt to drive the ship through the raging elements? The commander orders a landing on Areelu. Fleeing from the storm that shreds the skies like a hawk ripping into a partridge, the ship descends into the dense undergrowth of Areelu. Will this decision lead to salvation or damnation? Only time will tell. As a rule, death is associated with cold and desolate places that look entirely unlike the densely forested Areelu. But one should not forget that in the abyss, alive means dangerous. After a night, a day, and yet another night, the hurricane finally blows itself southwest of Areelu. The sky is clear, and the mast no longer shudders from the wind's onslaught. Upon emerging from their hiding places, the sailors report with unpleasant surprise that the hull of the ship is tightly ensnared by vines and tree roots, which seem to have discovered and captured their prey with incredible alacrity. A quick head count reveals that several sailors have gone missing while standing watch on deck. Most probably, they fell prey to the near sentient predatory plants that have made Areelu notorious. The commander Knowledge World 32 orders the crew to light bonfires around the ship to drive off the plants. Cursing frantically, the sailors jump overboard with bundles of dry wood in their hands. They quickly set bonfires around the ship and pray that the vessel won't catch fire. Thanks to the commander's quick thinking, the crew manages to build a wall of fire around the ship and not burn the vessel in the process. As they sense the fire, the plants retreat, allowing the ship to take to the air again. The outbreak of an epidemic in the close quarters of an airship is a calamity that can easily turn any vessel into a flying mortuary, grimly cruising the air streams. Unsurprisingly, the crew is horrified when they notice the first signs of disease spreading on board. In the morning, many sailors find themselves unable to rise to their feet. The afflicted are racked by a merciless fever, and several of those most weakened by the journey have already stopped breathing. Neither spells nor mundane curses seem to help. The commander, evil, requires Lich, Mythic path, refuses to release the souls of the fallen, and instead forces them to continue serving aboard the ship. Holy smokes, that's evil. Awesome. The commander is not given the order to release the lines. Death is not an excuse. The deceased sailors, bloating with putrid gases, shunning eternal rest, rise and obediently return to their positions. The living look on with horror and disgust. Every aeronaut dreams of distant voyages, gazing upon wonders, and collecting a bounty after arriving at their destined port. But no one ever dreams of fighting harpies, monstrous storms, carnivorous planets, or invisible but deadly diseases. The crew is tired, rancorous, and craving an opportunity to unleash their anger. Brandishing their cleavers, they surround the commander. Not all of them, of course, but enough to pose a genuine threat. Clutching his saber, the captain threatens the sailors with the wrath of the Lady in Shadow, but they are too tired and too angry to listen to him. Nocticula herself would have to appear on deck to cow the desperate sky wolves into submission. The commander... Oof. We're definitely not surrendering, but it looks like nothing else works. Oh well, Intimidate. Draws his weapon and graphically describes what kind of retribution the mutineers will face. The commander's harsh words make the mutineers' faces grow pale, but they only cling more tightly to their cleavers. The punishments described by the commander kill any hope of forcing a surrender. No one has even the tiniest doubt that those who started the mutiny will face brutal consequences. A violent fight breaks out on deck, with blood gushing from countless wounds in the unfolding carnage. Not even the ship itself is spared, as errant saber strikes sever sections of rigging and cleave holes in the sails. The airship, like a wounded bird, veers off course and begins diving nose first toward the waters of Ishiar. The lethal collision puts an end to the melee, sweeping the combatants clear off the deck. The commander and his companions manage to pull themselves onto a lone rock that juts out of the depths. The other crew members are less fortunate. Wreckage and floating corpses litter the endless ocean floor as far as the eye can see. The expedition has ended in complete failure, as the commander is trapped without any reasonable prospect of reaching Colyphyr or returning to Alan Shinra. After days filled with nothing beyond subsisting on scraps of food and anxiously awaiting an unknown fate, the dark silhouette of an unfamiliar airship appears on the horizon. It spots the commander and changes course, heading straight for him. The ship approaching the commander sails under a banner displaying Hepsimir's personal emblem. The commander can already see its crew, silent undead, elite warriors in life and now in death, armed with gleaming blades. The commander valiantly attacks the enemy. The commander faces off against Hepsimir's minions with the zeal of a true crusader, but the sides are dramatically unequal. After a brief and bloody fight, the boarding crew swarms the commander and entangles him in nets. Having tied up the commander, the silent thugs throw him into a stale and musty cargo hold. Their captain, an armor-clad, desiccated corpse with flaming red eyes, maintains a sepulchral silence, refusing to answer any questions. In the darkness, tracking time proves impossible, but the journey definitely lasts days, long, excruciating days filled with boredom, bad food, and the sickening stench of corpses. Finally, the flight comes to an end. The commander and his companions, still tied up, are dragged out of the cargo hold. Well, that could have went better. It is what it is. Nobody can be good at everything. Strike back. I just want to make sure no quest failure. No quest failure. Okay. You have been thrown into a cramped, damp cage by Hepsimir's servants. Your captors have confiscated all your gear and equipment, so you must rely on your own abilities. The bars of this cage have completely rusted through, and it does not look as if the undead guards are paying you much attention. They seem to be muttering something beneath their breath, their mouths moving in a constant stream of ominous whispers. Evil requires Lich mythic path. Bend these wretched puppets to your will. You cannot resist my power. You belong to me. Your power spreads out from you like thin, invisible threads. They penetrate the empty skulls of the undead and spin a web of obedience and servitude around them. The whispers cease abruptly. All the undead guards open their mouths and declare with one voice, "We cannot resist your power. We belong to you." Nice. Okay. Loot. And back at it. Do they automatically know? Oh, are you kidding me? They don't automatically put it back up? Alright, give me a second. Alright. Took a minute, but I am finally properly geared up and buffed up. Let's get back to what we were doing. Is this still correct? Yep, that looks right. Let's go. So, they captured us, put us in the mines. Whoa. You notice that your captor seems to be involved in a tense confrontation. A demon is blocking the undead knight's path, a smug grin spread across his impudent face. They're both too absorbed in conversation to notice you. What have you brought us, Kestrel? New slaves to the mines? They look strong. Should last a couple of months at least. Well done, you bony cur. We spotted your ship before it arrived, so there's a unit waiting at the main gate to escort the prisoners into the new mine shaft. Well, what are you waiting for? Bring them to me. The demon grins, showing his rotten, filthy teeth. Woo! Ah, he looks awesome. All right. Stand aside. These prisoners are my prey. My mistress sent me to hunt them down, and I've tracked them for months. I will take them in for questioning myself. Requires Lich Mythic Path. Examine Kestrel with the penetrating gaze of a Lord of Death. These undead were created by someone very powerful, but you get the sense that they were made hastily, almost as an afterthought. The undead knight who leads them, however, is an entirely different matter. Whoever raised him to undeath clearly wished to condemn his soul to eternal torment. They personally claimed the knight's life and branded him with the seal of submission. If you destroy the knight and raise him again, you might be able to break the seal and subdue him. Listen to the conversation. You catch sight of the demon's blood-red throat as he throws back his head and laughs mockingly. Well, surely these prisoners weren't walking around naked when you captured them. Where are their things? I want to see if they had anything interesting. Everything they own will be laid at the feet of the mistress. Touch their belongings, and you'll lose your head. No, intimidate is gonna work, so hey, attack. Out of my way, you damned abominations. What? Kestrel, how did you manage to lose the prisoners? Useless deadbeat. This is your mess, so you better clean it up. Hepsamira will be told of your mistake. The demon rushes away, not even bothering to put up a fight. Boom. Boom, boom. The sweet release. I've waited for so long. Okay. Auxiliary bags. Aha, here we go. A corpse lies at your feet. It is wearing an old set of knight's armor, and beneath the open visor, you see a shrunken, mummified face with thin, shriveled lips and a sharp, angular chin. The dead man looks human, but even in death, you could tell there is something not quite right about his features. However, it is not difficult to imagine what he must have looked like when he was alive. Resolute, proud, and courageous. Evil requires Lich Mythic Path. Imbue the corpse with new vigor and raise him as your undead slave. Your power pours into the dead man's flesh. It fills the corpse, illuminating its dead eyes with a crimson light and causing its limbs to shudder convulsively. A dry wheeze comes from the dead man's chest. Who were you in life? A look of pride flashes across his gray face, although his voice remains dry and impassive. I was once called Kestaglir Mantiel. I was born on the material plane, far away from Golarion. I was a paladin in the Order of the Burning Fist. I was an honor to serve in its ranks. My armor bore its insignia. We fought against the spread of evil, traveling across the plains to sever the grasping tentacles of darkness. I was a good soldier. I participated in numerous raids against the dark forces. However, an incursion into the Ivory Labyrinth led to my defeat, and I was turned into a weapon. That's where I became who I am now. How did you go from being Baphomet's enemy to being his servant? We made a mistake. We did not know the danger that awaited us in the Ivory Labyrinth. The arrows fell like rain as we forced our way inside, and only 24 warriors survived the rain's assault. Then, our path of retreat was cut off, and for many months we were forced to survive in darkness. Wounded and filled with despair, we had to fight at every turn. Finally, we found a canal in the depths of the labyrinth. We seized a ship as it moved through the water and set sail, hoping the current would carry us away. But it was a trap. We were sailing straight into an ambush, and I knew about the ambush all along. Darkness had devoured my spirit, and the Lord of the Minotaurs had already had me in his thrall. I acted according to his will and followed his instructions. My comrades perished, and my beloved wife, my most faithful companion, was taken prisoner. I accepted my own fate. I was killed, but the memory of my wife kept my spirit from appearing at Pharasma's court. Baphomet saw what I had become and bent me to his will. He made me his slave, and my brothers and sisters in arms were raised to undeath. They served as a unit under my command. The brand of the Burning First was removed from my armor and replaced with a 5-pointed star. That is my story. The demons lawful. The demons humiliated you and forced you to act dishonorably. I give you the right to seek vengeance. Weapons do not seek vengeance. They simply act in service to its cause. Then they break. I am broken, but I will recover and serve again. Do you remember anything about your home? The dead knight frowns. He remains silent for a while, but finally answers in a solemn voice. I used to think my love for home was as strong as the metal of my armor. However, my armor is still strong, and my memories of home are gone. All I remember is that I thought it was beautiful. From now on, you will serve me. As you wish, my lord. The knight makes an unsuccessful attempt to rise, but his body is too broken and mangled. Alas, I am currently useless to you. I sense the loss of certain parts of my body. I need time to put things right, and then I will be able to obey orders again. When you can move again, come find me. The knight makes a concerted effort to get up, but his broken, mangled legs prevent him from rising. A shadow of annoyance flickers across his cold, leathery face. I will obey. Once I have recovered, I will set off. I will find you. Interesting. Okay, so I can't recruit him just yet, but I basically got him. This tattered Eagle Watch banner must have been taken as a trophy. The holy paladin who carried it probably perished in the mines of Colyphyr long ago.
I am helpful, am I not?
I am helpful.
I am helpful, am I not?
All right, now, let us go through the mines. More slaves for our mistress. Afraid not. Mobility.
A test of my abilities.
Into the cage. Sir Kesterglear said to put you in the cage. That's cool. So even though he's not joining us, all the sailors still run around with us. That's actually pretty funny. Okay. An illusion makes this pile of cobblestones look like a pile of treasure.
I'm always open to ideas.
All right.
I will lend you my aid.
Definitely want to be prepared for this. All right. An intricate illusion conceals this pile of glittering treasures.
My skills are absolute.
Not that. This one. Yeah, you guys run up front. Normally, I would have to hunt my prey, but this time, my prey has walked straight into my lair. Hands off my treasure! Ooh, seeing a whole lot of misses. Oh, this is not going well at all. Okay. Let's take our time and do this right, shall we? Let's quicken this, and gonna give you some of this. Saving throw. Ah, you bastard. Oh yeah, there was no way that was going to work. Oh well. We'll try a different way. Oh, it won't let us empower. Oh wait. That's not a level 6 spell. Some more, you dummy. All right, whatever, it's fine. That worked. All right, you get 4. Let's build you up a little bit. It is what it is. I know this isn't going to work against you. What about magic missile? Everybody's immune to magic missile. All right, Delamere, show this person the meaning of pain. Oh, I was about to say, come on now, Delamere. Don't do that to me. Excellent. What you do, crit? Ooh, your crits are doing 200 damage now? I'm a fan, Delamere. I'm a big fan. Big fan. I'm in mind. Clutch of Corruption. This belt grants its wearer a +4 enhancement bonus to strength and a +8 enhancement bonus to constitution. In addition, whenever the wearer of this belt confirms a critical hit with natural weapon, the enemy must pass a will saving throw DC 28 or become vulnerable to negative energy and unholy damage for 2 rounds.
Search for the beauty with your heart, not your
this. How you doing? You doing good. It was just Camellia who got... Oh, and she lost all her buffs.
Well,
come on, girl. I need you to do better.
The world has suffered enough.
You're good.
I'll watch your back.
I'll watch your back. I probably need to buy some diamond dust the next time it's available, now that I think about it. Ooh. Anything I need? So, take a quick look at there. Nope. Okay, we're good. Well, wait a minute. And nope, we're good. Oh, Crushing Burden. Whoever the wielder of this +5 vicious gnome hooked hammer lands 3 consecutive hits on the same enemy, the enemy must pass a fortitude saving throw, DC 28, or become fatigued. Whenever the wielder lands 3 consecutive hits on a fatigued enemy, that enemy must pass a fortitude saving throw or become exhausted. That is awesome. Okay. Dragon taken out.
Follow if you dare.
I really like the curved look of that dragon. Like most of the other ones you look at, that you meet in the game are like flat and bulky. And that one, it looks almost skinny in comparison. And for some reason, it makes it look even more threatening to me. I can't even... Oh, that's the freaking... I forgot about these things. Oh, don't waste those. Yeah, you can use this. There we go. Is that Staunton? Good job, Staunton, running right up. Dealing with the problem. There we go. Excellent. Excellent. Stuff to sell. What's this? No, I saw something. Vibrant Dissolver. Whenever the wielder of this +4 ultrasound light pick lands a hit on a new enemy for the first time, the enemy must pass a fortitude saving throw and suffer damage equal to its AC. This is a dead end, right? Yes, it is. Okay.
Anything new?
We'll go here first.
I will protect you with my life.
Somebody got hit up. Is that? Oh, well, that might be a problem. Lovely. Nice to work.
We do it my way.
Ruthless Assault. Whenever the wielder of this +5 anarchic Great Club successfully charges an enemy, all other adjacent creatures suffer 2d6 bludgeoning damage, and the main target must pass a reflex saving throw or become stunned for 1 round. The stone wall is covered in small notches and cuts. These pickaxe marks look like they have been here for a while, suggesting that the miners abandoned this cave a long time ago.
Follow if you dare. Their life ends here!
Let's go with the area effect, shall we? And so, yep, now he's alone. And you know what? I wonder if he can avoid his save, or you're going to fall into a coma. There we go. I like that. Fall into a coma. Now. Yeah, it's okay. All right. Regular stuff. And that's where the dragon was. Let's look here first.
Save the last one for me.
Keep forgetting. I really hate it when those things catch me with that stun. That's so annoying. So annoying. And my saves are never high enough to resist it without using Holy Aura. Oh, level up, that's fine, but why can't I hit the magnifying glass? What's the problem? Somebody hit the magnifying glass. Thank you. Miners cut this crystalline vein open and picked it clean. We'll deal with the level up after we clear this floor. That's done. Excellent. Okay. And we need to go this way, correct? Yep. Help! I'm in trouble! Oh, who will save me? A great reward awaits the hero who rescues me. Indeed. First we'll check over here. This is... Brave hero, come to my aid. I beg you. I'll be there soon.
This will be quick.
So, if you, that section where you're flying over here, if you do it right, then this is where you're going to start, as opposed to starting in prison the way I did. As you can see, though, honestly, it's not that bad. Doesn't matter much. Especially being a Lich, I was easily able to deal with the problem. This pickaxe is broken in half. It lies discarded on a pile of stone rubble. Why are we noting broken pickaxes? Unless they're saying I screwed something up and maybe it could have been a weapon that I had if I had done things differently. There we go. And here we are.
We do it my way.
Nothing to be revealed. Okay. Okay, I think that's enough for one day. Hope all of you enjoyed the video today. If you did, please leave me a like down below, share this content, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I will see you all in the next video. Take care.